we're here, Red Bull Archer at our backs, track ahead. James, what's it like? The first 50 meters, I saw tar. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's always important to get a good start here. The start usually determines where you're going to end up. So yeah, we're on tar here, so some good grip, going into the corner and then try to get a good exit for the uphill.
Let's go see what the uphill looks like. So we're at the Engineering Hub log jam at our final log for the section. I heard James and Wihan talking about some different lines through. James, talk us through it. What's going to be the fastest way, do you think?
I think for sure on this left side is going to be the fastest. Try to get over both logs at the same time and then over the single.
Looking like a nice balanced track so far. Let's head over to the Beta Boulder Bash. So we're at an all new section for 2025. It's the Beta Boulder Bash. But I think it's not going to be biased. It's going to bash every single bike on the planet here today.
Yeah, James, I think the thing here is going to be to try and hit the big rocks because they don't move, and then try and aim for the center of the tires.
Yeah.
So we're here at the Leatt Rock Ravine. Also a pretty new section. I heard the guys saying a couple of words that can't be mentioned on TV. James, starting with you. You're obviously loving it, looking like a little bit of like an Erzberg vibe. Talk us through it. What's your initial reaction?
Yeah, I think this is my favorite section so far. I like the section from last year. It's a bit different. We came out the corner last year, but this year is straight into it. So coming in here with speed, you're going to have to really pick your line nicely and don't hit any, try to hit the rocks at a 90-degree angle so you don't deflect your front. But yeah, I think this section's going to be cool.
So this is the Northfield Mata. Rob Archibald and his team do an insane job getting this right. This caused the life of a couple of suspensions to get absolutely clapped last year. Bottom out city. We had us hitting their handlebars, getting a bit tired. Arm pump is real. Wihan, when you think of things worse in the world to ride, where does this rank up?
No, bro, this is number one.
So we're here at the Northfield Mata. James is probably about at least close to 2 meters tall, and it's coming up to about his hip. So this thing is close to 1 meter high. Last year definitely wasn't this high. Wihan is shaking his head, wondering why he decided to click that link a couple of weeks ago and put his name down for this bloody thing. They've put a bit of a ramp at the base here. Honestly, that's made it worse. So James, what's the strat through here? It's not enough length for a bike to fit in, I don't think. So
yeah,
keep the front wheel light.
I think the Billy Bolt line is to carry your front over all three, but realistically, I think we're just going to have to single. I think it's going to be a good spot to watch some support riders coming through. Yeah, I think this is and right, the beer tent right here, so this is a spot to sit.
Cool, so yeah, the Oxygen Tyres, Tire Torture, sponsored by EVERGREEN Tyres as well. Guys, Wihan's initial reaction sitting on this bad boy was like, oh, that's a little bit higher than last year. James, talk us through it. Leaving Northfield Mata, what's your plan over here?
Yeah, the arm pump at this point is going to be real, so definitely going to have to try to keep it smooth. Last year this was also in the beginning of the track and I went over the bars once or twice, so the plan is to carry the front and not get your front stuck in the tires on this side, and yeah, hope we get over clean.
Wihan, over to you.
Yeah, so you come out of one big obstacle straight into another big obstacle. So yeah, it looks like you guys have really done a number and actually made the track progressively worse.
Cool, we had the Triple L free fall. These ice tracks, they're obviously man-made. This stuff doesn't exist, so this one required a little bit of work. The guys actually still working on it. James, talk us through it. Quite a high entry point, a bit of a slab on some loose soil to land. What's your thinking here?
Yeah, it's definitely quite a ramp going into this bucket here, and then also the downhill is very slippery. You've got a concrete slab with some loose dirt on it, so it's going to be important to get a smooth run and don't hit anything skew, and yeah, just get it smoothly down there.
So we're at the Plastic Rebuilders car crash. We're probably about just over halfway through the course. Wihan, what's the feeling been like up until here?
Brew, it's the track's long. If this is halfway, I think a little bit of fitness is going to go a long way with this race. Luckily the cars, we're going uphill this year, it looks a bit better. Also maybe a spot where you can just catch your breath a little bit.
So we are at a new section on the track and a new sponsor for 2025, Mitas Tyres from WFO Bike. Darren Bishop getting involved in the event, and Darren is really laid on quite an obstacle here. So we're at the Sun International City Skips, a new section for ICE 2025. Let's hand the mic over to Wihan, who struggled to make it up the ramp, but I'm sure he'll get up there a lot easier on his motorbike. Wihan, talk us through this passing opportunity, or just kind of stay close?
No, Shauno, just stay close, bro. Definitely easier to get up here on a motorbike than what it is by foot. But yeah, just try and survive this. keep it smooth, keep it steady. It's also one of those sections where I think you can try and breathe a little bit.
So we're at the Universal Power Corporation Launchpad. Massive thanks to Carl and his team for setting this up. Another guy was saying was one line over the Sun Boardwalk City skips. This looks like it could be an opportunity for maybe a dive bomb on the inside. What do you think? Square the oak up, rub some shoulders?
Yeah, definitely going to be bumping some bar here. Could square someone up on the inside, but this section is pretty slippery, so you might have to slide your back wheel into him and use another guy for traction.
So we've got a new obstacle here for 2025 Inner City Enduro. This is the Bolson truck stop. Massive thanks to Patrick Bolson for getting involved. Locally owned business. James, there's been a little bit one line. Maybe the UPC truck was an opportunity to pass. This is definitely a little bit wider. So we're at the ECM Motors gang Clank. James, last year you were jumping this. You took one look and you said absolutely no chance for a jump. What is your initial reaction?
It's definitely a bit longer than last year, no run up. They've got easy, medium and hard written here, but I think they're pretty much just hard and hard. Wouldn't be nice to fall off this section, but also a good spot right next to the Castle Light beer tent, so that'll be a good spot to watch some guys get it wrong.
Got a couple of oddly placed concrete cylinders, whatever you're going to call them, pipes. Wihan, talk us through it. What's the vibe over here?
Sean, so momentum here is everything. If you can get onto this big pipe with enough momentum to float this little one behind it, then you're alright. But if you get hung up on this first pipe here, it's a long day and it's uphill, so yeah, not a lot of grip on these pipes.
Against all odds, and the only way I'm ever going to be able to get around this Inner City Enduro track is on foot, and we've made it to the end, boys. This is the Red Bull Arch. This is your finish line for one lap of the Inner City Enduro course.
Yeah, there's still an opportunity. Somebody could make a meal of it just under the arch. If you don't get onto this ledge, you're not done, so it's not over till the fat lady sings you.
Yeah, you got to get the back wheel onto the top here to finish it off. Definitely some guys made mistakes here last year. I think there were a few last minute passes here, so it's important to get the section clean and just finish off strong and hit the next lap nicely.
So that's a wrap of the Inner City Enduro track. Massive thanks to James and Wihan for walking us through it. We're here with track builder Mike. Talk us through a bit of the inspiration around the track this year.
Yeah, I think our whole plan was to contain it. I mean, this is a spectator event, so we wanted the spectators to be able to see 100% of a track. So we've condensed everything very, very tight. Behind me, obviously, is the massive spectator bank over there. We've got no obstacles there whatsoever. And yeah, guys, it's great. I mean, we really got some good runs. We've got 15 pros. We've got 25 support riders. They're all looking at me with big eyes. I think the one that's really confusing him is the gangplank. They're really worried about that one, but we're going to put some tires at the end of it. We're doing some mods to Northfield Mata at the moment, just to make it a little bit support friendly. The pros are still going to work very hard, and we made a decision possibly to take the Triple L truck out and just leave that for the pros and ring the support riders around it. But otherwise, guys, looking forward to an epic day. Can't wait.